Have you been trying to manifest what you truly want, or only what you think you want? And do you even know? I discovered on my journey that there is almost always a gigantic difference, a gigantic difference between what we think we want from the limited perspective of the mind and what we really want, what we truly want, which means what would really make us happy, really lead to the rich, fun, fulfilling, enjoyable life that I know that you really want. And let me give you an example just to illustrate this kind of a thing. I was just having dinner last night with some friends, and I was told this story about a woman heavily influenced by her family, but thought that she wanted to be a brain surgeon. And she went through all that's involved, college, medical school, residency, piling up big loans, all this stuff to become a brain surgeon. And then she actually was operating as a brain surgeon. She was doing brain surgery. And she realized, this is not what I want to do. And all of a sudden it became clear to her that what her real passion was, who she really was, what she really loved to do was interior decorating and interior design. And she stopped being a brain surgeon after all of that and went into interior design, which is what she's doing now. And that's what she really wanted. That's what would really lead to a rich, fulfilling, happy, enjoyable life, not the brain surgery. That's what she thought that she wanted. Now, this is an extreme example, but the same kind of thing happens all the time. Somehow, something happens in our life and we get fixated. The mind gets fixated on, I want this. And we don't really think about whether it's going to make us happy, whether it's what we really want, where it's really going to lead. It's almost like we're hypnotized into wanting this thing and we start going after it. And this happens all the time, and it happened to me all the time. I went through multiple cycles of, I'm sure this is what I want, and work, 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 push, push, push. Effort, 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 lots of suffering and struggle and pain. And finally, sometimes I would get what I wanted, and then there was this flat emptiness to it, and I didn't enjoy it at all. Sometimes I didn't get it, and then I was suffering. And this kind of repetitive cycle. And the only way out of that is to get off of that kind of a path that I call the change, fix, and improve path, driven heavily by what you think you want. No awareness of who you really are, what you would truly want, what would really make you happy. Is to get off that path and to take a different kind of a journey. And it's a journey that unfolds over time on what I call the truth path with a capital T. And on the truth path, you take a journey. And over time, you discover as layer after layer after layer of lies, illusions, and stories are pulled back. You get crystal clear, like the doctor that I gave you in the example. No, this is who I really am. This is what I really want. This is what would really make me happy. And this time, it's not just what you think, it's the truth of what really would. And then you start to experience what it is that you really want in ways that feel easy and effortless, even when effort is involved. But it involves taking a journey. It involves peeling back these layers of who somebody else told you that you were, who you thought you were, the things that you were hypnotized into thinking that you really wanted would make you happy, and experiencing the truth of it all, who you really are, what you really want, and removing all the blocks that have been in place to you getting what it is that you really want. And if you want to know more about that journey and how you can begin that journey yourself, click on the link that you'll see around this video and get the guide that I prepared specially to help you begin that unique and very special journey.